guys, May here, and today I'm doing my monthly K-pop haul for the month of July 2018. It is late again because I suck. In my defense, I barely got my top 10 or top 20 up in time this month, so yes, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I bought a pretty decent amount of things this month. I did get some other packages this month, but I didn't upload those hauls or unboxings until August, so I'm just going to include those in my August video. But yes, without further ado, I'm going to try next month to have this up the first week, or if not like the second or third of September, because I went down to one video for my top 20. I figured that that would be a realistic goal and a realistic schedule. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get started with this video. The first things that arrived this month were some albums that came out at the end of June. So first I have Day6's Shoot Me. This is their third mini album, Youth Part 1. And I'm so happy to have this. This is, like I've said in a couple of videos before, one of my favorite band albums of this year, and I am super obsessed with it. Also, I forgot to mention at the beginning of this video that my neighbors decided that 8:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning would be the perfect time to try to mow their lawn as an entire family. So if you hear anything in the background, probably what it is. I'm so excited this is a multi-part album because I love Day6, and that guarantees that they're going to release something else this year. This is, like I've said before, my favorite band album of this year for sure. My favorite songs are definitely Shoot Me, of course, I think is my number one. I mean, I love all of the songs in this album, but Shoot Me is just so good. I really love Warning. I really love Feeling Good, and Somehow I think are my favorite songs, but I love every single song in this album. I think it's a perfect album, and I feel like I'll be listening to this throughout the rest of the year and into next year and just forever. Like, these are some of my favorite Day6 songs that have ever been released. So yes, I'm so happy to own these. These came with transparent cards, which are not in here anymore. I'm not sure where the transparent cards for this album went to, but I do have the photo cards. So for my yellow back card, I have Jay with his super cute blue hair. Got Dowoon's gray back photo card, Dowoon's red back photo card. I believe there's 4 per member, 3 per member. I just remember there's a lot of photo cards. And I did get another photo card. I believe it was Young K I pulled, but I did end up trading him for Wonpil, so I am super excited to have at least one Wonpil photo card, but the other 3 are still up for trade for Wonpil, so do let me know if you would like to trade. The next thing I bought, which also I think I uploaded like the exact same time as that video by accident, was my NU'EST W Who You albums. These are their 6th mini album, 2nd mini album as NU'EST W. So I have both versions of this. I have the Who and the You version, and I'm so happy to have these. These are absolutely gorgeous. These came with lots of random stuff, so let's just go through it. So for my Who version, I pulled... We're so far away. My neighbors are having a meeting about how they're going to mow this lawn. They have so much lawn, and they're trying to use one of those like push mowers. Like, you're gonna be out there all day. Like, I don't know why they think like but this is okay. I pulled Donghan's CD plate, which was super exciting because he is my bias and I do collect him. So yay for that. And then for photo cards, I pulled Aaron, and I pulled Ren's like 2-sided card. In my other version, I pulled Aaron's CD plate, who is up for trade for Donghan, so let me know if you are interested in trading for that. And I also pulled Aaron's transparent card. You see Donghan's photo card. So I have a little progress made, but I would love to trade all the things that aren't Donghan for Donghan things. My favorite songs on this album, I think Gravity and Moon and Shadow. This is a really good mini album. I think I like this more than NU'EST W's first mini album, to be honest. The next albums I got, of course, were my ultimates. Apink made a comeback. with their 7th mini album 1 and 6, and I bought both versions, of course, because I am complete Apink trash. They are my ultimates, my female ultimates, so of course I had to get this. And yes, I love every single song in this album. If you did not watch my top 20 of the month, it is full of Apink, so you should go check that out to see what my favorite songs are from this album. But Alright, I Like That Kiss, You Better Than Words, I think is the English translation of that song, are my favorites. And of course I love I'm So Sick. I think is a fantastic title track. I think this concept for Apink was kind of, at least for me, I thought like eventually they're going to do a concept like this, but it still was like perfect the way that they pulled it off, and it was not exactly how I expected they would pull it off, but it was fantastic, and I hope you all enjoyed this comeback because I absolutely loved it. But yes, random stuff I pulled. In my red version, I pulled Non's CD play, and Photocard, I pulled this NG lenticular card. I always forget what they're called, but yes, so she is up for trade for Balmy. Please trade me. I was editing my Photocard collection last night, which you will definitely see before this video. I'm so behind on Balmy, so yes, I need to figure that out. And then in my black version, I pulled Balmy's CD plate, which I was so happy about. I was like, oh my goodness, I pulled something Balmy for once. And I pulled Hyung's photo card, which was super exciting. I really like this photo card of her, but of course it is up for trade for Balmy. I can't keep it, even though I love Hyung and NG so much. So I got Golden Child first single album, Goldenness. You are not a Woollim group if you do not release a single album with your fandom name in the title. We have In Spirit, we have Loveliness, and now we have Goldenness, and then whatever the girl group's name is and fandom name, who the girls who are in Produce, and I was gonna say Soyeon, but she left Woollim and I'm really sad about it. They will have a single like this. You can come back to this video in like 2 years because they will have a single album out with their fandom name, because that's just what Woollim groups do. So I absolutely love this single album. I think both B-sides are super good. There's 3 songs on it, If and Thank You. And If is the other one that made it to my top 20 of the month, but I do enjoy both songs from this album. I think Let Me is one of my favorite songs that they have ever released as a promotional single. So yes, super happy to have these. I have the red and the black version, of course. I think they were just called A and B. Photo cards and random stuff you get in this album. You get some stickers and you get like a little Golden Child sticker, but they're the same in all the albums, so I'm not going to show you that. But you do get like a boarding pass and a photo card. So the boarding pass that I got in my red version was this one of G-Bum, and we are going to the Netherlands together, so super excited for that trip. And I pulled Jungjoon's photo card, which is super exciting because he is one of my biases and he's the harder bias to collect. Black version, I got Seungyoon's boarding pass, which is exciting because he's my other bias. He's the easier bias to collect, question mark. They're both kind of difficult. And we are going to Denmark together, so also very excited for that getaway. And I pulled Tag's photo card. So Tag and G-Bum are up for trade for either Jungjoon or Seungyoon. Please trade me. Gugudan Sevena's first single album, Semina. This was an interesting release because it wasn't really what I was expecting from a Gugudan subunit, first of all, because it's all the Produce girls. All 3 of these girls were in Produce 101 and no other member of Gugudan was in Produce 101. So that was a little like, you're promoting like the girls that everybody knows. But also this was a very different style for anything I would have expected them to do, and from the teaser photos. But I really like this song. This was almost in my top 20, and then SF9 and Leo released their songs, and those bumped my 2 bottom songs, which were Ruby Heart and Semina, out of the list. I didn't want to make that video super long with too many songs, so I just did top 20. So I got this. It's super pretty. I did post an unboxing of it. I'll post, and I'll link any unboxings I did down in the description box down below if you want to check out those videos. I did say in July I was going to try to like post unboxings of every newer release that I got, and it just didn't happen for whatever reason. I have so many videos that were supposed to go up in July that I still haven't posted just because I like didn't have time to edit, or I just wanted to upload an unboxing instead and then didn't want to double post and all this stuff. So yeah, August is going to be a lot of continuing all of those things. I know, William, I got like 5 notifications that William posted a photo on Instagram. Like, this is how big of a problem I have. There's 2 songs on this album, Ruby Heart and Semina. Between the 2, I do prefer Semina. I think it's a good song. And this is a really pretty photo book. So you get a postcard and a photo card. The postcard I think is just one, but it's right here, so I'll show you because it's really cute. So this is the postcard you get of all 3 girls sitting on the beach, which is so fun. I do love summer concepts, so seeing one of my favorite female idols, Kim Na-young, in a beach setting was just like, made me really happy. And then for photo cards, I did get Sejong, so if you have Na-young and would like to trade me, please do let me know. I would love, love, love to trade you for Na-young. So the last like newer albums I got this month were 17's You Make My Day, all 3 versions. I'm super, super happy to have this. I'm really happy that they're like kind of smaller too. I don't know where I'm gonna put them with my 17 albums yet. If you saw this in July, I reorganized all of my K-pop albums, so that was a thing. But yeah, so I got all 3 versions of 17's new album. I absolutely love this album. I think it is so good, and I can't find the track list at all. The only thing I don't really like about this packaging is what I discussed, which is like, this is where the big card is supposed to go, and that's like, I don't know, you have to open it on, like, open it to the right, where normal like books and other photo books and stuff like that you open to the left, and it really bugs me. My favorite songs on this album, I love Oh My. I think it is a perfect title track. I wasn't really sure what to expect from 17 when they said we're making a summer comeback. I don't know why I didn't expect like this. Like, this makes perfect sense. Like, this is definitely 17, but also very summery. Holiday, I think, is my favorite song on this album. I kind of wish it had been the title track because I really want a music video for it. I really like all the songs on this album though. Moonwalker is another one of my favorite. I always rank vocal unit songs really low, and I promise you that I really like them. They're just never my favorite song on the album, and it makes me sad, but it's just my music taste, I guess. So yes, we got a lot of random stuff in this album, so let's go through all that. Meet version, which is the yellow version, I pulled Jinhui's postcard. Everything that's not S-Coups is up for trade for S-Coups. Just gonna throw that out there already. So yes, I got Jinhui. And then for photo cards, I got Joshua, who is one of my second biases, so he's gonna be hard to trade, but gotta do it. And I got Minghao, so I got China Lin featuring Joshua. In my follow version, which is the green and pink watermelon-y theme, which is arguably my favorite version, but I low-key love them all, so I got Adina's postcard, another one of my second biases, so he's gonna be hard to trade for me. And then I got Donghan's photo card, I have 3 second biases, Joshua, Dino, and Donghan, and I pulled all of them, so that was cool. And I pulled one of my bias records, Hoshi, so super cute. June is another one of my bias records, so there's that. And then in my Set the Sun version, which is this version, I pulled Mingyu's postcard, another one of my bias records, oh my goodness. And then I also pulled June's photo card, and I pulled finally an S-Coups photo card. So I have this one. We have the rest of my haul that was supposed to be part of that haul, but it arrived earlier, so I did that unboxing, and then yeah, that's the story. And so the things that I got in that, I don't know what order to do this in, so we're just gonna do this order, I guess. So I got I.O.I's Miss Me. This is their second mini album. They had 3 releases total, if you're not familiar with I.O.I's discography, and I own 2 of them. I don't own their first mini because, I don't know, I didn't really care for it that much. So this is all I want from I.O.I, and I collect a couple of the groups like Pristin and Gugudan. I'm gonna collect Somi's group whenever she debuts, but yeah. So my favorite song on this album is actually Ping Pong. I think it's just such a cute, fun song. And of course, I love the photo book, and I love all of the title tracks. Nomu 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 being on Produce 48 is the reason I was like, I need to buy this album. Like, I have to go buy this album. Yes, I'm so happy to have this. I pulled Somi's photo card, who I didn't really have a bias in I.O.I because all of the people I really, really liked didn't make it, besides Somi and Na-young and I like Yoo-jung and I like Chungha, but Chungha was somebody I didn't really like. I've always liked her, but I didn't really love her until after she debuted solo. Yeah, so I'm happy to pull Somi's photo card. Her and Na-young are kind of like the two members that I really like in I.O.I. I like that. I like the other members, just not as much as those two. I also got, speaking of produce groups, Kim Donghan's first solo album. I originally just bought the red version, and in a different package in that haul I also got the black version. So happy to have both versions of this. I absolutely love this album as well. I love Ain't No Time featuring Wooseok of Pentagon. It's so good. And Sunset, I think. I mean, I know that's the title track, but it's so good. Both of those. I have 3 of the 4 photo cards I pulled here because you get 2 in each album because one of them was a duplicate, so I'll just tell you which one was the duplicate because it's in my trade binder. So I have this one, I got 2 of this one, and I also have this one. So I don't know if I'm going to look for a 4th card from the album. I might just keep these 3 because he was my bias in JBJ, so I of course had to buy his album, and I do plan on buying potentially any future projects the JBJ boys are in. I also got NU'EST's 3rd mini album, Sleep Talking. This is my least favorite NU'EST album. I've been a fan of them since debut, and when this album came out, I was not a fan at all. It's something that's really grown on me in the past couple of years, and I do want to complete my NU'EST album collection. I think I'm only missing I'm Bad now, which is sad, but yeah. So I've heard this album before. My favorite song is Beautiful Ghost. I think this was like, when I first heard the album, the saving grace of this album for me was Beautiful Ghost. Super cute, very pink album. I pulled Ren's photo card, who I would trade for Becco if you have him. I used to own all of Becco's old photo cards all the way up until NU'EST took their little hiatus before they came back with Futurism. So I had all those photo cards, and then I sold them because I was like, oh, I'm not going to collect NU'EST anymore. I think they're going to like disband, and then they didn't. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get all of the photo cards again, but for the albums that I buy that are older, I would like to trade for Becco's. And all of the future albums, I would like to get his photo cards. And then I got a bunch of NCT. So I got NCT Dream's first album, this is their first single album, and this is super cute. I really like the Dreamies. I feel like a lot of people only like 127 and U, and I love those subunits as well, but I have a really soft spot for the Dreamies, so yeah, I think they're super cute, and I don't know, I really like their music. My favorite song on this album, I really like My First and Last. I know this single album is like my first and last chewing gum in like a couple different languages, in Chinese and Korean, and then Dunk Shot. I like Dunk Shot too, I guess. Chewing Gum is one of those songs that I don't love, but is somehow whenever I say the name Chewing Gum, it gets stuck in my head. Oh, for photo cards, I got Chenle. Oh, you know who I'm talking about. But he is up for trade for Jano if you have his photo card and would like to trade me. I also got We Young, which is arguably my favorite thing the Dreamies have ever released. I love this album so much. My favorite song, I think, is Walk You Home. It is so cute. Oh, they're so cute. I love them so much. And I love this, like, beach theme. This, like, sand. I love beach themes. I've said that before, but I pulled Jisung's photo card for this. So he's also up for trade for if you would like to trade me. That'd be great. And the last thing I got was NCT 127's NCT #127 album. And this is the one that has the fire truck on it, and I despise fire truck with my entire being, but it was the only NCT thing I was missing. I really like Paradise and Once Again and Mad City, so I do like the B tracks on this album. I just, you know, I can't get myself to like fire truck. It's just not a thing for me. Yeah, and I pulled Taeil's photo card, who Johnny is my 127 bias, but he wasn't in this comeback, so Taeil is my 127 bias. So yes, I'm super happy to have pulled him. But yes, that is it for my monthly haul. It didn't seem like a lot when I brought everything over here, but I actually do think I bought quite a bit of stuff. Do let me know if you'd like to trade any of the things that I mentioned in this video. I will leave my Instagram and Twitter in the description box, as I always do, and also in the end card, so message me on one of those platforms if you'd like to trade. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to see what else I have coming during the rest of August, go ahead and look in that description box down below or on my channel page. I write it all down there, and I should have some exciting things coming. I am gonna get BTS's album. I'm gonna get quite a few other things that are coming out this month, and yeah, thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye!